Hello there. Taranaki, we've been here before. New Plymouth District Council got some crazy people running, so let's do a speed run of some of the ones I haven't mentioned yet. Peter Hargreave here, who is running for the mayoralty, who is a member of the New Nation Party and doesn't believe in things like climate change, does believe in all sorts of weird conspiracy things, as well as calling out mainstream media as fake news and signing up to the Auckland convoy. Then there's Monica Hilton here, who is not part of Voices for Freedom, and credit where it's due, this is one of the few candidates I've come across who doesn't have racist, sexist, or homophobic bullshit on their page. But she did go down to the Wellington protests just so she could hear both sides of the story. She too wonders where Clark Gayford is. Big fan of former Facebook user Chantal Baker. And doesn't quite understand that sending healthy people to where sick people are in the middle of a health sector crisis because of COVID, flus, and other seasonal illnesses is probably not a smart move. And of course, Annika Carlson, who was a big fan of the freedom protest. So much so she couldn't quite understand why she's only recently had anything that resembles good press. And it might have something to do with the fact she doesn't know what good press actually is, but she was at the protest herself along with Murray Chong, who's running for the mayoralty. So, definitely some candidates to do some research on. Oh, but of course, you want Voices for Freedom links? Here's a big one. This is Tane Webster, who's the operations manager for Voices for Freedom. This young man is very entrepreneurial, very good at Japanese apparently. And here he is in a video that they made for their followers where he turns around and says things like, "We will give you the resources to win. We've got a huge network to be able to get the message out there because we need to push back on the government and reshape the country in our own image." Leighton Baker likes this post. So New Plymouth, I really hope that this is the last time that we have to have this conversation. But one of the things you're going to start noticing when you do your own research is a whole bunch of missing boxes, like content that's no longer available. With the removal of Chantal Baker from that platform, from Facebook in particular, you'll start seeing that even people who have shared stuff who might not have commented, you're not going to be able to physically see it. So keep an eye out for the comments that they attach to anything that they've shared. It'll give you an indication as to what sort of Chantal Baker fan they actually are, or whether or not they're linked to something like Voices for Freedom, or FARC, or all of the other stuff that's going on out there at the moment.